What was the photograph of Mr. Depp?
It was a photograph of the bed, our bed, and on my side of the bed was human fecal matter. So I understood why it wasn't a good time to go down there.
This is Friends Party in Hell.
That fool said, I'm above average. I mean, I ain't no Ron Jeremy or nothing.
Hey, stay with me, man. Stay with me.
I mean, you can stop right there. That's horrible.
You hear that, Netflix? You hear that? Also, give us a shout.
I have no idea what I'm talking about most of the time.
The only podcast approved by the Vatican. That's the American spirit right there. You weren't expecting that, were you? So it's Johnny. We all know Johnny Depp's going through this like legal thing, and I don't want to get into like the celebrity of it all or whatever. I just want to play a clip that's really funny. This is this is Johnny Depp spoke about receiving pictures of human fecal matter on his bed, and this is part of the jury. You haven't heard this? You haven't heard this?
No, not this part.
So I'm just gonna play the video.
Okay.
And this is a part of the courtroom about this specific incident that happened between him and Amber Heard.
His ex-wife.
He says he looked at it on his phone.
I'll overrule the objection as the photograph.
What was the photograph of Mr. Depp?
It was a photograph of the bed, our bed, and on my side of the bed was human fecal matter. So I understood why it wasn't a good time to go down there. My initial response to that.
Johnny's so charming. He's
so chill about having received pictures of his wife's shit in the bed. He's just like, yeah. So I knew not to go down there because she was in a mood.
she was definitely.
He's so chill about the whole thing. I'm right. Okay, so I'm a little bit curious.
Let me play the rest of it.
Okay.
Have your question, but let me play the rest of it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I laughed. It was so outside. It was so bizarre and so grotesque that I could only laugh.
What can you do?
And so I did not go.
Yeah, you laugh and be like, I'm just gonna hang out, stay where I'm at.
God damn it, Jack Sparrow. What would Jack Sparrow do?
Yeah, I was gonna say it'd have been really hilarious if he would have done this whole trial as Captain Jack Sparrow and all the like.
Oh my god!
All the movements that he does, yeah, that would have been fucking fantastic. No,
yeah. So that's what happened. That's one of the things that happened in the trial of her, like, because the whole thing was that he was being painted as the abuser because of the Me Too movement and everything, and he lost like some jobs and all that stuff. Yeah, so he lost money, and then it turns out that she was the fucking insane one and the abusive one.
She was the abuser,
and she shit in. One of the things that she did was shit in his bed.
That is abuse. That is abuse.
I don't know what kind of abuse is that though. Shitting in your partner's bed because you're angry.
That's psychological abuse, bro. Like, you don't shit in somebody's bed and then send them a fucking picture of it. You're trying to get in their head.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't her who sent the picture. It was the maid.
The maid sent the picture. Okay, you're still trying to get in his head.
Yeah, still,
you're expecting him to come home and find shit here and be like, what is going on? Why is there shit in my bed? Like, that would throw you for a loop. Couldn't have been my wife. Did someone break in? Like, no, not the women I married. No way would she shit in my bed. I know she could be she could be a handful sometimes, but never has she been a handful of shit. It's ridiculous. Like, I think the thing that's like kind of messing with me a little bit about this is why is it being broadcast? Like, how many is this a divorce proceeding? What is this? What is this trial? And why is it national news?
It's a trial because it had to go to court or whatever. The cameras being there is just because there wasn't. Usually, a lot of courtrooms allow cameras, and the judge never said that there couldn't be one. Okay. So that's why, and it's going to be on TV. Like, because people are going to, you'd be dumb not to. Yeah, you'd be dumb not to go put a camera in there.
Okay, yeah. So is it a routine divorce that's happening, or is it like
I don't think they're married.
Suing someone else?
I think for like defamation and like liable and shit like that, because apparently like the onus is on him to prove that she, like,
which is ridiculous. I mean, I get it. Like, right? We had Believe Women, and that shouldn't have been a movement. That should have just been the way it is, right? But then I feel like in the midst of that, we end up with situations like Johnny Depp's. Like, she capitalized on the Me Too movement. Yeah, that's such a dick thing to do. She capitalized that shit.
No, she's a piece of shit. Like,
total piece of shit.
She's the actual shit in the bed. Like, her whole being is that. No, she's awful, bro. She's awful. She's an awful person.
Terrible.
Cut the man's finger off too.
No way. He's missing a finger?
Yeah.
Like a fingertip, right? I think I did read that, actually.
Yeah. She's a psycho.
That's insane. And how long has he been dealing with this shit? Because nobody was willing to believe him because they were too busy believing women like Amber Heard.
Yeah, for a minute. No, here's the thing too. Here's my last question before we move on. Mm. What signs do you need to see before you get a turd in your bed in a relationship that you didn't cut it off? Like,
I'm gonna say it's the Angelina Jolie effect, right? Growing up and to this day, biggest crush in the world is Angelina Jolie. Does Angelina Jolie look like she'll scar you for fucking life? Absolutely. But that's the appeal. That's the fucking appeal.
Wow. Like, what a solid point you just made. That is crazy.
Yeah, like, that's all I'm saying.
I guess so. I guess, like, well, all right. That's it. That answered my fucking question.
Like, straight up. So I just want to backtrack a little bit because I think I ended the Amber Heard thing on people are too busy believing women. That's not what I meant.
No, we're good. I think we're good on that. We can move on.
I think I need to clear that up and just say, like, I don't. Yes, women should be believed, but to what extent when the like you said, when the shit's literally staring you right in the face. Like, you telling me he had a maid that saw the shit in his bed and that was 5 years ago and he was still going through this shit? He was going through this shit for 5 years, even though he had people walking in the house. What's that fucking smell? Oh no, Amber shit in the bed again. Like, nobody believed he was being abused after that? Like, come on. That's all I'm saying.
Good point. Solid point. We're here for you, Johnny Depp. All right, we're here for you, Jack Sparrow.
Isn't he crazy too, though? Like, I heard he was a little bit.
He's a weirdo.
Yeah, he's a little bit but weird.
He wasn't doing what she said he was.
No. That's fair. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just saying, like, to answer your point, like, he seems like the kind of person I would like that kind of. I like this
toxicity.
Weird. No, not abuse or what'd you say? Intensity?
Toxicity.
No, not toxicity. Intensity. I think he likes that kind of intensity. Like, yeah,
it could be. I mean, you bang so many girls, you need something to excite you.
A little bit, yeah, like a little bit. Like I said, Billy Bob was walking around with vials of Angelina's blood around his neck, and everybody, oh, that's so weird. And I was like, nah, I get it. Totally get it. Totally get that shit, bro. Absolutely. So, yeah.
Well, those are the trending topics of the week.